2, then you can taxi back via Charlie, cross 33 on Charlie.
Alright, we're going to make a left on Charlie 2, we're going to make a left on Charlie, and we're going to cross runway 33 to the end of runway 25 left.
Yeah, that stuff I'm not good with. I'll admit it, when they go fast with those taxi instructions.
Yeah. They put it's a cell tower on top of the beacon.
That's awesome.
It's a cell tower on the beacon.
That is awesome.
That's one way to make some money at the airport. The airport makes some money. Alright, anti-line checklist. Flaps are going to come up. Fuel pump is going to come off. Watch for fuel flow. No significant drop in fuel flow. Then enjoy the fuel pump is working right at the moment. Transponders we're leaving on. Fuel heat is off. Lights is required. So we'll turn the strobes and the recognition's off.
I definitely got to get that one with the maps on here. The geo-referencing.
Now we're taking Charlie, cross runway 33, and then we're going to the end of 25 left. So clear cross, clear left, clear right. Never trust the tower. Never trust anybody. I was thinking about doing a stop at Midway, but I didn't think they would like that. Today, at least. 1,000 RPM. Yeah, so on the ground we use RPM. In the air we use manifold pressure.
Okay.
Because basically there's not enough power to spin the prop fast enough that it's commanding.
I gotcha.
Alright, before takeoff, battery master is on. Flight instruments are checked. Fuel selector valve is on the right tank. Actually, left tank. Yeah, it's on left tank. It's alright, yeah, that's left tank. Electric fuel pump is going to come on. I hear it. Engine gauges are in the green. Alternate air is closed. Mixture prop are set. Radios are set. Lights as required. Transponder is that, and parking brake released. Alright, so we're going to go through a quick little flow. We're going to go to neutral, up, down, released, lights, gear handles down, we're on both. Kenosha Tower, arrow through 1 uniform, ready to go, hold short of 25 left on Charlie 1, requesting flight following 2 Kilo Lima Oscar Tango at 4,000.
Air 1 Victor for uniform, Kenosha, Roger, once we get you airborne, I'll get you up with Milwaukee for flight following. Runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, on course.
25 left, clear for takeoff on course, 1 Victor uniform, thank you. Have to punch in the flight plan, oops. You know, punch in on the flight plan, we'll just clear all this out, so remove. You know, punch in ENW to the DuPage VOR 2K lot. Right there, ENW.
Waypoint.
DPA. Correct. Cool. And then we're going to go direct. Activate.
Oh, did you want me to squawk VFR?
Nah, he didn't tell us the difference clock.
Cool.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a... Now we'll just regular takeoff. Clear for takeoff. Full power. There's the prop surging.
Ah.
This thing requires literally next to no right rudder. Look for 65. Probably should have short field. We'll be okay. 65 rotate. I use remaining runway and positive range below 107 gears coming up. Good air pressure, good temperature. Gears up. Last customer of the night for them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Put some nose down trim to get to VY. Yep, so he just closed up shop. Yes, it's 8:57.
Oh yeah.
So he's closing up shop. We were the last guys. We're going to 4,000 feet. Direct. Activate. And we'll turn on the autopilot once we get up to altitude because it doesn't do the climbs too well. At least in this thing. The Skyhawk does amazing climbs. So here's my purple diamond. That's my on-track course. And that's what we're doing. So that's the actual ground course. Alright, so Milwaukee departure is going to be...
Uniform, what was your direction of flight out of here?
We're direct Lima Oscar Tango via DuPage. So we're headed southwestbound.
Okay, and for O'Hare advisories, you can get up on 120.55. See you.
120.55. See you, thank you for the help. 1 Victor from 120.55. Milwaukee departure, I'm assuming. I'll just call departure. Departure, Aero 31 Victor Uniform, VFR request off of Kenosha.
And calling approaching it.
Aero 31 Victor Uniform requesting VFR flight following to Lima Oscar Tango via DuPage VOR at 4,000 feet.
F31 Victor Uniform, Chicago approach, roger, ident.
Ident for 1 Victor Uniform.
Air 1 Victor Uniform, radar contact 3 miles south of Kenosha Airport.
Little 2-click. Surprised they didn't put us on with Milwaukee.
Yeah, he said he was.
So yeah, that's my climb rate, 600 foot a minute right now. That's a VY. Now if I brought it back to cruise climb, let's try it. Bring it back to 25 inches. Bring it back to 2,500 RPM. Cruise climb is 105. We're gonna get like 200 foot a minute. Yeah, this thing sucks. Or 104, I should say. Seminole's 105. Alright, after landing, after takeoff low, so we're gonna turn the fuel pump off, watching the fuel flow. No drop, no significant drop. After takeoff checklist, or climb checklist, airspeed, gear up, fuel pump off, 25. So the manifold pressure will back down as you climb because of the decreased air pressure.
Oh.
And approach Aero 31 Victor Uniform. Would we be able to get a Bravo clearance 4,000 direct to the DuPage VOR?
Unable tonight.
Roger, 1 Victor Uniform. Down to 3,500. That's the first time I've ever been denied.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
So we're pushing that nose down, and we're gonna speed up here. Here comes some real speed. Just wait till we get a descent into Lewis. Gonna be pushing 140, 150. Alright, ground speed 153, true speed 150.
Chicago to
150.
Contact climb and maintain 15000.
It's a little bumpy, so we're gonna keep it on the yellow arc. Because I like my wings. You know what accent I'm talking about, right?
I don't actually.
An arrow in 2018, or 2018, a riddle arrow lost a wing after a touch and go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with an examiner on board too.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a very aggressive autopilot. And now we're just cruising. I forgot to start my timer again. Not used to doing timers, but would call it about 20 minutes we'll switch. Alright, so we're going to start leaning here, so what I'm going to do, engine, we're going to go for peak.
Your lean assist.
Yep, we're going to go for peak, exhaust gas temperature, minus 100. Slowly take our time now, because now we're going to be increasing our performance.
Overnight Charlie, come back by heading 070. Practice for VFR traffic, just to maintain 3000. 070.
Looks like 14, set 1480, 1480, so go for 1380.
Maintain 15,000.
That's just very conservative on Lewis's part, because we were pulling engines for a while there. The students were leaning in like to the max.
Yeah.
A little leaner than that. There we go, we picked up a couple knots.
Gonna say, were they getting some detonation or something?
No, we were blowing, we were eating valves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it eating away on valves?
They're just too hot.
They're too hot.
Yeah.
Trying to think too hot. Kind of leads into. Well, no.
It would be a little bit of detonation, but I mean, it wasn't rough running, it was just excess wear and tear.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we're lean. Doing 131 knots, not too bad. We got traffic. Charlie, come back. I think that, yeah, they were vectoring around them. I got on the site.
I see.
I even think he might have been calling us, but I don't. Was that for 150 or no?
Nope.
He said no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the traffic is descending below us now. We're all clear.
Alright, overnight Charlie, come back, proceed direct to Highville again. Okay, going to Highville, we're doing this one.
I mean, look at this perfect line I drew, like a larger shoreline here. I'm impressed with that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That is quite the line.
Alright, so we got 22 knot crosswind, 2 knot head, or we have 1 knot tailwind now. 30023.
209 Charlie, Quebec, cross Highgate 3000, you flip to the straight end, our net 16 approach, into exit, speed is in discretion. Okay, Highgate 3000, flip to the approach, speed is in discretion.
I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit. You okay with that?
Yeah. What is this one? You just tap it? Oh.
Yep. You think that's going to be the next frequency? We're not going to talk to the tower. It's going to be approach still.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, because you're going to probably clear if you're at 3,500, yeah, because...
Yeah, so they're going to handle like...
3,300?
Well, no, if we're talking to approach, we don't have to talk to tower.
Really?
Like we just did when we went through one.
Well,
When Waukegan was closed.
Yeah, DuPage is 24 hour.
But yeah, so it's going to be actually going to be 133.5, I think, that they're going to hand us off to next.
Oh.
And then 119.35.
You don't gotta talk to the tower.
Nope. You transition there in space.
On flight following, you don't need to.
Nope.
Really? Wow. I've always called it even, well, I can't say I've actually
Transition to the tower.
transitioned
Yeah.
through a delta with flight following though. That would make sense. So I lied to you, I don't always do that. I'm a liar.
We're going to make sure we're going to clear this.
The runway, is that your Lake in the Hills runway over there?
Maybe. Yes, that's like in the hills.
You miss it?
No. I almost slid off the runway. I was flying in for my check ride. It was icy.
Yeah, I watched that video, your little...
Uniform having approach on 133.5.
335, thanks for the help, 150 uniform. Approach, arrow 3150 uniform, 4,000, 3,500.
Aero 31 Victor Uniform, Chicago approach, radar Midwest, limiter 2973.
2973 for 1 Victor Uniform.
Absolutely, Southwest 841. For now, just like me, it's 4,000. Let me know when you get to your airport tank.
Alright, we're about to enter DePage's Delta. Got DePage in sight over there?
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I mean you're not in it though.
Or a little bit.
You're above it.
Oh yeah, we are above it actually, so forgot about that.
I forgot about it too when I put that frequency in.
So we expect 1935. Next, let's get the weather at Lewis.
2 points, minus 0, altimeter 2976.
2976. We'll stay at 2973 because that's the last thing he gave us.
Yeah.
Chicago Romeoville Airport. Automated weather observation 0312 Zulu weather wind 230 at 10 visibility 10 clear below.
You can see the O'Hare arrivals.
1000 temperature 3 Celsius 2 points minus 0 altimeter 2976.
Be a bad night to be going into Schaumburg. They're taking off.
Oh, so that's actually a better time to go into Schaumburg.
Really?
Because they're climbing out over the airport.
Look
So
at the
they're
weight.
tired.
Look at the weight turbulence
I
though.
mean, wait turbulence dissipates by then.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because they're at like 4,000 feet by the time they get to Schaumburg.
Which end of the net you on? Oh, there we are.
We're coming up on DePage. The airplane should automatically turn to Lewis.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't have this autopilot stuff, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, this is nice. But I think once making the turn, I'll probably hand fly because this is probably the second last flight I'll ever fly this thing.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. What is it doing? A standard rate? Right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, that's standard rate right there.
So 2 dashes is
2 dash is standard rate, yep. And this is going to look exactly identical to the G1000 right now. So you got the FD, or flight director, which is that purple thing, basically tells the airplane what to do, what it needs to do.
Is it true that when you're looking at this, you don't actually look at it and try to say, where's my airplane in relation to the VOR?
Well, the VOR is that way. Because, let's see.
Or whatever it is. Because we do those ones in class right now where...
we don't do that. I'm going to call approach 1 with the weather. Approach 1 Victor from has the weather and Lewis. Shift change, probably.
PIV, what's your call sign?
Aero 31 Victor from has the weather and Lewis.
Okay, 2 calling here.
Nope.
PIV 770 Chicago departure, radar contact. What's your call sign again? Drive 770, roger that. Maintain 3000, reaching 3000, flighting 270. 31 Victor Uniform, I believe you said you had the weather over there, Lewis?
That's correct, 1 Victor from.
Thank you.
So I don't think he's going to switch us. So we'll be ready on that.
21, roger that. Falcon jet traffic, 12 o'clock, 7 miles opposite direction there, just fired up Jill 3000.
Let's see, do we want to overfly or do we want to go straight in? Let's overfly, we'll trigger off for the 45. So we don't get in trouble.
Thank you.
And plus then we can go faster. Alright, I think I have the airport in sight.
Left downwind, right downwind. I got to coordinate with the tower here. Stand by.
This is the hardest thing.
I got it in sight, yep. I got it. It's so easy. Honestly, for me, I've gotten so good at it. I can spot it from pretty much anywhere.
South State 41.
I just recognize like the hanger lights and everything,
500.
the color of them and everything, everything like that.
I'm assuming it's inside this little L that's made by
We'll
all
past
the...
it. Yeah.
Number 31 Victor uniform, let me know before you start your descent into Lewis.
We're going to start here shortly, but we'll let you know when we're here.
That's it, drive 770, climb maintain 13,013, direct DQ. South State 41, clear visual approach, only 22 left at midway, enter the left downwind, contact tower on 135.
Alright, so we got traffic over here that I think he's watching out for. What do you call us?
I got you. I'm figuring it out.
There you go.
You got it, sir, see you.
Yeah, so there, we got traffic there. 100 above, 300 above, we're fine. 770, take a mic.
Central Aircraft has this weather for Illinois and surrounding states. Air mists for ice and IFR and turbulence.
I don't see any ice.
Further information available on flight watch frequency, flight service frequency.
They're actually open that, so I'm not going to push it right now while we're doing 130 knots.
I don't see ice.
I don't see ice, we're good. Alright, when I'm out, yeah, so we're going to descend. Approach 1 Victor from descent to start descent to 2700.
1 Victor uniform, understand you're starting your descent. Fields at 12 o'clock, 10 miles, no observed traffic. 9636 Victor, Chicago approach, you checking in?
Just push the nose right out.
You saw the 350? South 350, thank you, and expect the RNAV Yankee, runway 2 to left approach into midway.
God damn, how do you see this place?
It's right off the nose. Or it's right off left of the nose, I should say.
Chicago approach, 9636 Victor, Skyhawk, VFR.
See, I'm that guy that's always turning off the lights at night.
Heading east to Neighbor Arrow.
Doing 157 knot ground speed, my guy. With a 30 knot crosswind.
Approach, are you in a descent right now?
Who is it? Oh, Victor.
Not perfectly. Coming out to 5,300. Sky 36 Victor, maintain VFR altitude. I understand you're going to land Neighbor Arrow, O'Hare altimeter 2973, and let me know.
I cancel flight follow. We got the airport in sight.
I do have traffic coming off Aurora heading northbound. 36 Victor, we'll let you know when we start to descend in about 5 minutes, in about 3 or 4 minutes. Roger, try 770, contact Chicago Center on 133.35. Bye-bye.
We're 5 miles. It's right off the nose. It's right off the left here. We're just at the warehouse.
Southwest 350 direct sales is going to maintain 3,000. Number 378 Mike Alpha Chicago approach, identity would please. Identity,
That was squawk too far.
Number 378 Mike Alpha, identity observed radar contact a mile and a half west of Aurora, maintain 3,000, heading 360. And what's your intent up at Waukegan?
Full stop to Waukegan, Echo is clear. I marked that.
Just trying to get into frequency here.
Very good.
Approach 1 Victor from cancel the from flight follow. Got the field site.
1 Victor uniform, thank you, cancellation received, and no observed traffic. Take care.
Take care, 1 Victor from.
8 Mike Alpha, say.
Turn the altitude off. We don't need it anymore. Lewis traffic. Arrow 31 Victor uniform 3 miles to the north of the airfield. Can be over flying field 2700 feet. Maneuvering for the 45 runway 20 Lewis.
I just watched a man get pulled over in a neighborhood. Out of all places, you choose to get pulled over in a neighborhood.
You got the airport site now?
I do. Just in case I wasn't seeing it before, I got it now. Yeah, no, I don't know how you saw this place without any lights.
That's the thing, I spot the apron lights and everything.
I can't see that one bit normally.
There's the lights. Lewis traffic arrow 31 Victor from over the top of the field, 2,700 feet, going to be maneuvering for the 45, left down runway 20 Lewis. Follow. Make some noise. And we're over the field, so we're gonna go a little down. I'll bring the power back a little bit. Going down 1700. Oh, I don't want heading, I want altitude. I hate that it defaults to heading. I want this now to, oh, this one's altitude, this one's heading, I guess, I don't know. Got 13 hours on the plane. Alright, so what's our ground speed? 185.
Oh!
185.
There you go. Marked in history for you.
Fast as we've been. Cruise speed is 150. And we're gonna start slowing down here. 20 inches of manifold pressure. I feel like I'm flying a space shuttle. Six fast. No.
Lewis, traffic arrow 300 gear, form the number 245, runway 20. Lewis.
We're fast, boy.
Ground speed's gonna be terrible on the 45.
Oh yeah. I just see it going down exponentially right now.
I might do a lap of the pattern, honestly. No, I'm just kind of feeling that before we call it. As long as you're up for it.
I am always up for more flying.
Turn the heat down a little bit.
Lewis, traffic arrow 300 gear, form is on a 3 mile 45, runway 20, Lewis.
And now 101.
So, gas on the, oh, we gotta switch tanks. Fuel pump's coming on. And if we lose the engine, we can make the gear. We make the field anyway.
Yeah.
Right tank, watch the fuel flow. Fuel flow is good. Alright, so, gas, undercarriage, below 129, below 129, gear's gonna come down. Usually we do this on the left downward, but I like to be early. At least for this one. This one we're not in a standard pattern.
3 in the green.
3 green. So gas, undercarriage, mixture, full rich, prop, you're gonna come full forward once we get below 100. We're gonna, oh, we're right at altitude here. It's the 3076 it is. Or 2076 I should say. 2976.
Lewis, traffic arrow 300 gear, home left down runway 20, Lewis.
That's ground speed 88 knots.
Look at this thing just push you right now.
Alright,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna zoom in so I can get a good ground track here. And prop full forward below 100. So gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, pumps, switches, seatbelts, all set.
Oh my god. We are just getting pushed.
Alright, being the number is 15 inches, which leads to 1500 RPM. 15 inches, 10 degrees of flaps, pitch that nose down, looking for 90. Ground speed's 109. We're gonna push away from the airport pretty good. Base is gonna be great.
It's gonna be like taxiing a tail wheel.
Lewis, traffic arrow 310 gear from left base, runway 20, Lewis.
I'm gonna stay away from that radio tower, I hate that thing. Alright, look for 80 to 85 on this one. 20 degrees of flap, 25 degrees of flaps. Gears down. That's the big one.
Dang, that radio tower lights up.
The good thing it lights up because we need it to light up.
Yeah.
40 degrees of flaps, we're a little high.
Is that one that they had to fix the approach for?
Yep.
Lewis, traffic arrow 310 gear from final runway 20, full stop, Lewis.
We're a little low now, so we're gonna put a little bit of power in. 40 degrees of flaps are in, gears down, pump is on. Looking for 75. nice and gently coming off. I like that. We're coming in the ground effect, and then we're going to pull the power once we're in ground effect. Start pulling it now. Then put on the air brake. A little bit left rudder, a little high. Not bad.
No, not at all.
And on this one, if you want, you can take you can fly it on the crosswind to downwind to base if you want.
Okay.
Just realized it didn't give you flight controls at the entire flight.
That's alright.
My bad.
I enjoyed it.
Alright, so before takeoff flow, if you want to move your arm, we're going to set this neutral. Neutral. Up, down. Lights. Fuel pump. So mixture, prop. Throttle is where we want it. We'll bring it up to 1,000 for now. Gear handles down. My bullet mags are on both. We are good to go as long as traffic permits.
I don't see nobody on base.
I don't see anybody at all. Except for maybe a southwest arrival.
So now you go right, yeah. Wow. This feels weird. What do you rotate at?
65 to 75.
65 to 75 and then...
VY is 90.
90?
And I'll tell you when to put the gear up.
Okay, cool. Just because I'm wondering, when do you normally put the gear up?
When we're out of usable remaining runway and with a positive rate of climb.
So both have to be checked before you put it up.
And we have to be below 107.
Okay.
So
So it's crucial to climb at 90 then.
yeah, well, you're going to be pretty far nose down
So
as well.
that always stays forward in the pattern?
So I'll guide you through it, but it's going to come back to 25. So after takeoff, once we get to about 500 AGLs when we return across, we'll bring this back to 25 inches, and then we'll bring this down to 2,500 RPM. Okay?
Alright.
I'll walk you through it.
Okay. I'm still clear.
Yep.
Alright. Lewis traffic, Arrow 31, Victor uniform. Departing runway 20, staying in the pattern. Lewis. How'd the controls feel coming in? A lot? How much crosswind from the right?
Just a little bit.
Just a scotch?
Yeah, I would still put the crosswind correction in.
Yeah.
But
Just trying to figure out how much I want to lift off with.
not much. And this thing needs like next to no right rudder.
Okay.
Just enough to keep it on center line, pretty much, on the runway. So it's not much at all.
Center line, little bit of that. Rotate at 65 to 75.
Yep, whenever she wants to fly.
And let's go.
So nice and slowly bring that full forward. A little bit too fast, but no big deal.
IB. Take it out. Probably right there is good.
65, you can go and try it.
Rotate. Come on, fly. Ooh.
And then pitch the nose down, because you're going to need right about there to get 90.
A little bit too much right rudder. Oh, still too much right rudder.
Exactly, this thing's going to do nothing.
Still too much right rudder.
Alright, we're out of usable runway area, so go ahead and take your hand off, pull that gear handle up, so out and then up.
Oh, up.
Hold it on there until this is extinguished.
Okay.
Gears up. So
Gears up.
hold that 90 knots.
Can I get a little nose down trim?
You got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is the trim wheels in between our seats if you need it.
Okay, then I'll turn across.
So you're going to bring that power back to 1500 to 25,
Power first.
25 inches, yep. 25. There it is. So bring it back up a little bit, 25. Not that much, a little bit less. Right there, now bring the RPMs back to 2,500 RPM, sorry.
25.
It's very sensitive, so be careful.
Little.
There it is.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thing is definitely a different sight picture too.
Go ahead and turn downwind, and you can go bring that power back to 20 inches now. Now you're right at altitude.
I didn't even call crosswind down. Whoops, good thing there's no one in the pattern.
Yeah.
Lewis traffic, Aero 31 Victor uniform. Crosswind to downwind, runway 20, Lewis.
Good. Yeah, about 20 inches or so. Because we're going to be doing about 100 knots on downwind here. You're going to need a lot of crosswind, so put back with that nose, bring it on in, because I mean, look at your GPS here. Alright, we're midfield left downwind, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the GUPS check. So gas on the fullest tank. Undercarriage is, so go ahead, below 120, below 129. Oh, sorry. Below 129. Go ahead and put the gear down.
Gear down.
Wait, hold on until that extinguishes. Gas, undercarriage is down, 3 greens. Mixture, full rich. Prop, below 100, full forward, nice and slowly. Bring it all the way forward. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, pump is on. Switches are on, seatbelts are on, bring it back to 15 inches. And we're going to just start our descent, so go put 10 degrees of flaps in. We're within the white arc. Looking for about 90 knots. You gotta grip it from all the way up the top because we're going so fast.
Steer away from that just a wee bit if I can.
And basically, if you bring this power idle, this thing's gonna stick like a brick, so you can turn base right now. If we're high, we're high. We can easily fix it. I've never had to slip in this thing, ever. And you will never have to slip in this thing. You just bring power idle and go, whoa. Power 180s in this thing are a blast.
Lewis traffic, Aero 1 Victor uniform, left base, runway 20, Lewis. Interesting.
So I put a little bit of power, we're starting to get a little low. It's about 18 inches or so. There you go.
I take out a little bit of your friction in here, just a wee bit.
Whatever works for you. So again, gear down, you can put 25 degrees flaps in.
Here's your tower.
Gear is down. Do a quick flow gumps again, gas on the full tank, undercarriage. It's down, mixture, prop, pumps. Pump, singular. But we're a little high, so no big deal. If you can bring the power back to 15 inches, you go full 30 or full 40 on the flaps, and you'll sink right into them.
I don't even think you're gonna need 40.
Oh, we use 40 for landing, so.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So
40 and...
put a little bit of power in, and I'll take flight controls. Flight controls.
Your controls. Wow, that does feel a lot different on the right seat.
Yeah.
Just amid that whole pattern there.
Oh, you set it up alright. I mean, usually I'm training commercial pilots in this thing, so.
Really?
Yeah. I had a couple students in this thing, but not a ton. Commercial students that were just waiting to get a multi-block, usually they'll hop in this thing with me and do a quick lap. Do a couple of flights just so they could learn complex stuff.
I see.
Power idle. A little bit left rudder. Oh, too much. Not bad. Good recovery.
Indeed.
Much better than the typical Aero on some of the landings. Some of the landings are just clunk.
Oh.
That's normal for them, which is crazy, but. Because I mean, everyone tries to overflare the thing.
That's true.
They don't want to go for a stat on short final. Big sad.